So today I'm messing around trying to get some blackberries planted. We got about 1/10 of an acre of blackberries. I put this thing around here. I cut down a tree um, right there. I'm filling in this hole. You can see it right there with some blackberries. So what I do is, like, blackberries have a primocane and a floricane. So I'm going to dig up the primocanes. Yeah, that's right. Which are the first ones that show up, and I'm going to put them in that hole over there. So there it is. At the end of the season this year, or after we get done picking blackberries, I'll come through here and you can see where all these are cut right here. And that's where I've cut them. Sometimes I'll cut them twice, but it'll cause another lateral to come off, and that lateral line running horizontally would be the one that had the fruit on it. So, you know, this one right here, say, it has so many more laterals now because I actually cut it, right in here, and it made it sucker out and produce a lot more laterals. You can see all of them, how they're just draped over like that. But anyway, I get I don't know, 2-3 times more fruit just by coming in. Out here where, like, that area, right, let me see, right there on the back side of that tripod is where I sprayed with Roundup and killed out some. Yes, I know I use Roundup. But that's where I sprayed an area of Japanese honeysuckle out with Roundup and killed it out. And I thought I was going to be slick and do it when the blackberries were dormant, but it didn't seem to matter. It still smoked them. But so, anyways, today is my day to do this before these things. It's March 10th or March 11th, and want to do this before they get too far along, and that way they won't die on me, and it won't be too stressful for them. So that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna get me some help over here. You got me help. Yeah. Y'all come on. So there's Cole, there's Liz, there's China, and there is Tiny. Yep. Probably gonna do a little video on tracking. Liz is a tracking machine, ain't you? She can find you a deer if you ever need one. Let's get her done. So I'm gonna dig this one up right here, so I can zoom in on that. Dig up this primocane. Just killed a Persithia. Yep. That's like this one here. If it's already an established, there's a couple of already established blackberry bushes in this area. What I'm gonna do with them is I'm gonna bury the laterals, and then they'll tip root. into that area. If you can catch this one. You see this one? All right. So this one right here, you can see them laterals coming off. So I'm gonna bury that tip right there in the ground, and it will actually. I'll bury that tip in the ground, and it will actually sprout another blackberry bush right there. So that'll help me kind of fill these voids in. I hate that telephone pole, but I'm glad to have electricity. I say telephone pole, I guess it's electric pole. Puppies have got something treed up here. Come on, Cole. Let's go. What is it? What have you got, China? What is it? Oh no. What is it? Huh? Hey, what's going on? What do you got? Are y'all just barking at each other? Nothing good. Oh, you got Elvis? Elvis. Come here. Say hi to everybody, Elvis. What about it? Huh? Uh, China, I don't think you guys are good at math. Yeah. What do you think about it, Elvis? You're being good to him, Elvis. Thank you. Yeah. You got anything to say to the folks? Nah. Now, I'm more worried about this plant is a very shallow rooted plant. I mean, it's only in the ground maybe about 3 inches or so. So I'm more worried about just covering up the roots, getting them in the ground. And this time of year, we're going to get quite a bit of rain. So I've tested it where we actually watered them, kept them watered, and then some just planted some random and out, away from where we weren't manicuring them in any way or whatever. And heck, they did fine. So these things are extremely hardy. We got, I don't know, off this patch right here, it's probably about per foot or so, and I think we average about 40 gallons a year, something like that. And it's really one of the easiest crops that we mess with. I'll put our wood ash on there during the winter. We burn quite a bit of wood, anywhere from about 15 to 20 rick of wood a year. And I'll put our wood ashes on the blackberries and on the garden corn, or we're gonna raise corn. We got grapes and all that good stuff too. They get a heavy dose of wood ash every year. Maybe a little bit of nitrogen and some wood chips help with weeds. If anybody has a real good idea on how to keep weeds out of blackberries, I'm all for it. And see that, but anywhere there's a leaf right here, or the base of that's a node, and it'll actually sprout a root right there. So we'll go to this other end and get that filled up. What are you doing, Elvis? Hey, Elvis. Hey, Elvis. He kind of makes me hungry sometimes when I look at him. Poor old Elvis. What are you doing, Tiny? Oh, Tiny. Oh, here we go. I'll do a little bit more. No. So I sprayed this area out right here, from starting from right here all the way down to right there. It was covered up with Japanese honeysuckle. So I'm going to start the process to get this going again. Hey, Elvis. Hello, Elvis. Hey, buddy. What you doing, man? So that area is planted. That took, I don't know, about 30 minutes or something. And yep, we'll have fruit. It'd probably be like maybe 3 years before you really see a bunch of fruit out of that. I'll take and the ones that I tip rooted, I'll take and cut them off with about halfway up or something on the vine after they get started good. And then I'll probably keep them cut back this year. So I'm gonna go feed my sheep. Thank you guys for watching.